Direct News TV. November 27, 2023. Israel-Hamas war live. Qatar says deal reached to extend truce by 2 days. Qatar's foreign minister has announced a deal has been reached to extend the Gaza truce by 2 days. Hamas says the truce was extended in agreement with Qatar and Egypt, as Israel had said it was open to extending a pause in fighting in exchange for the release of more captives held in Gaza. Israeli PM Netanyahu's office says families of captives expected to be released on Monday have been informed. Hamas says 3 Palestinian women and 30 children are also to be freed. More than 14,854 Palestinians killed in Gaza since October 7. In Israel, the official death toll stands at 1,200. Haiti has been listed among the 34th most dangerous countries in the world, according to the 2023 Global Peace Index, GPI. Expansion of Gaza war in Israel's hands, Lebanon's foreign ministry says. Lebanon does not want or seek war, the Lebanese Ministry of Foreign Affairs said in a post on X. It called for Israeli officials to stop the threats to destroy Lebanon and the daily and repeated military violations of Lebanon's sovereignty. Since October 8, Lebanese group Hezbollah has been exchanging fire with the Israeli army across Lebanon's southern border. Gallant, Israeli military action post-truce will be bigger and take place throughout the Gaza Strip. The Israeli defense minister met with soldiers and told them to expect arrested and reinvigorated Hamas when the fighting resumes, according to Israeli media. You will meet something that is a little more prepared, so they will meet the bombs of the Air Force first, and after that the shells of the tanks and artillery, and the pause of the D9, and finally the shooting of the infantry fighters, he said. Hamas releases names of Palestinian children to be released from Israeli prisons. The group released a list of 30 children expected to be released today in a post on Telegram. As we reported earlier, 3 Palestinian women are also on today's release list. The children are from Jerusalem and cities across the occupied West Bank, including Ramallah, Jenin, Hebron and Nablus, among others. Dialysis department at Al-Shifa Hospital functioning again, Health Ministry. The Palestinian Health Ministry in Gaza says the department is operational again after Israel's attacks against the largest hospital in the enclave. It called on dialysis patients in Gaza City and the north of the enclave to head to Al-Shifa Hospital on Tuesday to receive treatment. Truce extension, a glimpse of hope and humanity in darkness of war, UN's Guterres. Speaking to reporters, the UN Secretary-General said he hoped the extension will enable us to increase even more the humanitarian aid to the people in Gaza that are suffering so much. Guterres said, however, that even with the additional 2-day pause in the fighting, it will be impossible to meet the needs of Palestinians in the enclave. He added that he was hopeful that other crossings into Gaza could be opened to facilitate the delivery of humanitarian assistance. I am very hopeful that this will happen, Guterres said. We want permanent ceasefire, Palestinians in Gaza say as truce extended. Ayman Harb, a father of 3 children, stuck it out with his family in the Gaza City neighborhood of Shujaia for more than a month of the war, even as Israeli bombs and tanks destroyed the besieged enclave's largest urban center. Last week, just before a 4-day humanitarian pause came into effect, he decided the family had to flee. One of his sons has cerebral palsy and requires an oxygen tank, and the Israeli soldiers threatened to shoot Harb if he did not throw away the oxygen. Now in central Gaza, Harb has but one dream, for the truce to turn into a full-fledged ceasefire that allows him and his family to return home. I've been here staying in a tent on the grounds of Al-Aqsa Martyrs Hospital for a week, right next to the ambulances, 41-year-old Harb said. We are about 20 people in one tent, but I had to send my wife and my other 2 children to stay with a relative after the rain soaked our tent this morning. Update: Red Crescent manages to deliver aid to North Gaza. The Palestine Red Crescent says 40 trucks with humanitarian aid were able to enter Gaza City and the northern areas through the Israeli checkpoint that dissects the besieged coastal enclave. Earlier, we reported that PRCS had said it was not able to send aid to the north of the Strip. My name is Kingsley. Please like, share, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be the first to be notified whenever we post. You won't regret it.